Hello, I'm back, and this time I just would like to share to you how to make eyebrows, not as a tutorial but just kind of a trivia information about um, eyebrows, because I know that some women out there, especially the ones who are older, have kind of lose a lot of their hair, not only this hair but also eyebrows and lashes. Okay, so just like me, it's so difficult to actually draw my own eyebrows because one, I don't have a lot hair or brows to follow, and next, I have a poor eyesight in terms of near. Okay, so even though I look at the mirror, it's so difficult for me to put my eyebrows on because it's so blurred. Okay, next, there are many kinds of eyebrow lines. There are the ones that makes you look younger. Another one is the opposite. You look more mature, and some eyebrows doesn't really fit our faces. It depends on the shape and the color. Okay, so first, let's talk about our hair color. Basically, our hair color should also be the same with our eyebrow colors, right? Our brow. So do not use a very dark black eyebrow when you have blonde hair or brown hair or light brown hair. So if you can find a match with your hair color and your brow color, that will be very nice. Second, make sure that you have a very nice tip. So if you're using a eyebrow pencil, you have to sharpen it first. And if you have this kind of flat, okay, the flat end, okay, so it is actually easier to use. And next, there are those who are using the ink, kind of an ink. Okay, I'll show you this one, and they have this kind of can you see? Okay, there are like yeah, that's better. Okay, so like a fork. So it used to give an effect of having strands of hair. Okay, like that. So it's not easy actually, especially when you are not a pro in using eyebrows. So first, this type of eyebrows last longer, especially when you're going swimming, because it's like a artificial tattoo. So since it's an ink, it will be kept longer without being erased, unlike those pencil brows. Okay, but I am more familiar with pencil brow, so today I'm going to use a pencil brow. So what are you going to do first is to actually, even though you don't have that much brow, you still have to follow the original eyebrow line that you have to make it look more natural. So you start from the line above and make it very light. Okay, and then you look at the edge on the bottom of your brows. From there you can get it, and until it reaches the same line of your eyebrow there. So they will be meeting at a certain point, right? So then there is a curve already. So you already have the curve. So I'll make it darker so you can see it. And then from the bottom you have there. Okay, so they meet. And then from there you already have the pattern. You just have to darken the middle part so you can shade it. So this is actually your original eyebrow shape. Okay, but then other women wants it thinner. Okay, the thinner your brow lines, the mature you look like. Okay, so it makes you look more mature. And if you have thicker brows, it will actually makes you look younger. Okay, so let's do it on the left side, which is actually very difficult for right-handed person. So still you have to do this. Even I myself have difficulty doing the left side, so I actually do it very slowly. Same process, we go the bottom, then up, and then they meet. Okay. So now we do this. So the question is, until what? Okay, until where do you need to bring your eyebrows? So I learned it from the cosmetology classes that I have, that you have to measure it through your nose edge. Okay, so if it turns out to be point to point, and then from here also point to point. Okay, so make sure that it is straight line. Okay. And then from there you can start brushing it to give more natural look. Okay, make sure that it doesn't have very dark corners, so it won't look like it is pencil line. Okay, so I prefer a circular brush. Okay, like this, or let's say spiral, not the ones that are like a toothbrush style. No? It's difficult to actually maneuver the sides, the corners. So I would prefer this spiral kind of brush. Okay. And now that's the basic. Now if you want your face to look younger, you have, as I've said, you have to add more thickness. Okay, but for me this is just fine. So you can experiment how much thick, or how thick do you want your eyebrows to look like, so that it will fit your face. Okay, so next, sometimes we do have hair, right, that are exceeding to the ones that we draw. So this time we have to, some wants to pluck it out, and others can just shave it, right? So with this, we can actually shave it. So since we already have the eyebrow there, it's easier to actually shave because you already know where to start shaving. So I suggest that before you start shaving, you draw your eyebrow first, so that you can easily see which part you need to shave. Okay, and then you can use some brush to take away the excessive hair, or you can get a sponge. Okay, and then the other side. Oh, that hurts. Ooh, it hurts. Anyway, be careful. Okay, there you go. So let's clean up. Always clean your blade. Okay. So there you go. Now it's clean, and it looks better when it is clean without the excess. Okay. So there you go. That's what I would like to share to you. Anyway, I know that most of you are already expert in making your eyebrows or putting on your eyebrows. But for those who doesn't know yet, or doesn't know about or how the thickness and thinness of an eyebrow affects our face or how we look like, so I just want to share that with you. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something simple but useful. Bye.